It's set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Another tote for ETN. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now here's Mahomes. A pass complete to Adunze. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. David Njoku with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes to him, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. McCarthy off the play fake. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. but it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. To the air again, McCarthy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Coleman has it here right side. And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. So they dump off the pass, get the completion, but couldn't get out of the end zone, partner.
You don't see that very often either, Brandon. A team backed up, trying to complete a pass, but to complete one that's so close to their own end zone that it turns into a safety, that's rare.
Jones. 13 yards on the play. And the first down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately, to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They look terrific. Other weeks where we wondered, just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And it's Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. There'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Going for it, here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, Henderson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Quick throw there is incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go now. 19.
Throwing is McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 8 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Team 9. Visitors 6. Will Winker to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Hey, 43, 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. You look at this defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight.
Complete to Ron Odunze.
After 1, our score 9-6. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Etienne up the middle. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Gano's kick is good. And that will tie the score now at 9 apiece. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That is caught by Laporta. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
On first down, it's Henderson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 35.
On play action. Now McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Extra score, our home team 16, visitors 9. Will Richard
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are down by a single possession here, 16-9, as they come up 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, Dunze wide open. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
32 yards.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 32. Result is a first down.
Mahomes going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. Results in a first down.
Now Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with ETN. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Harrison Jr. 1st and 10.
Now McCarthy. Wide open receiver complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
To the air with McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. Pushes past him, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Henderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henderson. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Visitors 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now here's Mahomes. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 89 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On play action, McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Team 33. Visitors 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that one too high and incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Gain of a yard.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
A 1-yard
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
An 18-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back up. themselves back up. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now it's the backup Watson. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
And it's third down.
Cut 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 50. Trap.
Watson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Top up 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
The coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Visitors 12. Will Pointer
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
a gain of 15. And a 1st down.
Watson now going to run the option right. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A gain
That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Final minute now of the third quarter. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you expect him to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Going for it, here's ETN. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal, McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 12-yard touchdown grab, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. No problem there on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Flag! 70 Lions! Dragon 60! Ready,
A shotgun snap for Watson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
A gain of 21 yards. Results in a first down.
Here's Watson. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
11 more yards.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
18 Rattler. Ready?
Now Watson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The offense on third down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
First down. A gain of 7. Result is a first down.
Come back team. Come. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Watson's pass intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now second down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got it reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll go again with Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A run once more with Hampton. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Give here to Hampton. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
That's another first down.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. 2nd and 9. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
McCarthy off the play fake. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score. Our home team 61. Visitors 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when we get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Second down in the yard.
Second and 1.
Come on.
The 44-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Dunze. A gain of 19
Here's
yards.
Watson. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Cut 19. Ready?
From the gun, here's Watson. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contra, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
1 yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. 18, 5 here. We going to go.
Out of the gun, Watson. And it's intercepted. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Watson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
One last throw here for Watson. One last shot at the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But